Hey everyone, Omega here. I wanted to make this video because I see a lot of posts on the Razor main subreddit asking, what team should I use for Razor? Hey, these are my characters, what should I use? And today I'm going to showcase my team and why I think you should be using them too. Not only are they very effective, they're also usually pretty cheap to build, pretty obtainable, and it also doesn't take away if from your making national team, like if you're going to have Xingqiu, Bennett, Zhang and then, fill in the fourth slot with Raiden or Chongyun or Sucrose, you get the point. It doesn't use any of those units. So, if we want to look here, we are using Razor, Diona, Kaya, and Fischl. Most people will have all four of these characters. You got a free Diona from an event a while back if you guys have been playing that long. If not, she's usually on a lot of banners. We had a free Fischl, I believe, as well. I could be wrong about that, but most people have Fischl. She's also on a lot of banners. And everyone has Kaya. He's a free character. Everyone can get him as long as you play an hour of the game. And if you're looking at this guide, you probably have Razor. So, in this particular order, we are using Wolf's Gravestone on Razor, Sacrificial Bow on Diona. I'm using Mist Splitter on Kaya, and I know a lot of people are going to say that's not realistic. You don't have to use Mist Splitter, though. There's tons of options. If you're willing to buy the Battle Pass, you can get Black Sword. Black Sword is amazing. You don't have to, but it is a very solid option. The other one I'd recommend is Sacrificial Sword, if you can get that. And if you can't get Sacrificial Sword, Favonius Sword works as well. Particularly for this rotation, anyway. And then Fischl, we have her on Skyward Heart. Again, I know it's a 5-star weapon, but you don't have to use it. There's plenty of other options. You can use Sacrificial... Well, actually, I wouldn't recommend Sacrificial Bow. I'd recommend Stringless. That's kind of what a lot of people use on her to get this nice 48% elemental burst damage if you have Refinement 5. Favonius Warbow is okay. I don't recommend Sacrificial Bow on her because Oz pretty much has a 100% uptime anyway. And you can also use Ally Hunter. I believe this was the weapon that was actually made for her. I've personally never used it because I remember when it came out, everyone said Skyward Harp still does more damage. So I kept it on that. And in this rotation, Razor is using 4-piece Pale Flame. That's supposedly his best in slot. And he is running a 61 to 175 crit ratio, 136 energy recharge. He doesn't really need too much energy recharge because he gets his own particles back by using his tap E and then hold E to absorb them. And then we're using 113 physical damage. Diona, you generally want as much HP as possible. In this case, I am using an energy recharge Sands, though, to get her abilities back faster. And I am using an HP circlet, but sometimes I do swap it out for the healing bonus circlet. But we're also using Diona for her shields. As a result, I do tend to lean more towards HP, while also using 4-piece Noblesse. A lot of people will ask, why am I using 4-piece Noblesse compared to a different set? And we're actually going to be using Diona to buff Kaya and Fischl, both of their bursts. Going back to Kaya. Kaya is using 2-piece Gladiator and 2-piece Blizzard Strayer. You can use 4-piece Blizzard Strayer to get the insane amount of crit rate, although we're not using a Hydro character in this case to get more, that extra 20%, but an additional 20 is still really nice. That being said, we are getting 15% additional crit rate due to having 2 Cryo characters. So I tend to find that I use 2-piece Gladiator and 2-piece Blizzard Strayer works out for me better. And like I said, he is running Mist Splitter. We have a crit ratio of 61.8 to 207, the exact same as Razor, I think. Right? Yep. And then Fischl, we are using Skyward Harp, and we're using 4-piece Tenacity of Millilith. This is a little more controversial. Most people will try to use an attack piece on Fischl to get her attacks as high as possible. But in this case, we are going to be using this set because, for one, it's getting a 20% attack bonus and a 30% shield bonus. And this happens whenever an elemental skill hits an opponent, which with Oz is pretty much all the time. So it works out really, really well. You could use like 1-piece or 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Shiminawa, 2-piece Gladiator. There's a bunch of combinations, but particularly for what I'm doing as her as a support, this is what I tend to go for. And she has 67.1 and 209 crit damage. And like I said, everyone's getting an additional 15% because we're pretty much going to be affected by cryo the entire time. All 4 of these characters are C6 as well. Razor's triple crowned. 2, 10, 12, 7, 10, 11, 8, 11, 11. So now that I've gone over why or what my characters are all using and why I think this is a good team, I'm going to go ahead and showcase it. I'm just going to do a couple domains and maybe a couple bosses. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. All right, well, if you're a Razor main, you know exactly which domain this is. So we're going to go ahead and get this showcased as you'll be doing it about, well, if you're like me, you've done it, let's see, probably like over 1,000 times at this point. But you get the point. So we're going to show in this rotation, actually use Kaya first. Going to get his cryo application. Shields are now applied. Switch to Razor, get 1 E-tap. Get the second E-tap. Now our Pale Flame bonus is completely procced. 27 seconds, not bad. Worked out pretty well. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next domain. Alright, next we're going to show off the Viridescent domain. I know this is a bit cheating, because it does give you that really fat physical damage bonus, but it is fun to show off, nevertheless. Well, 36, not my best time, but still a decent showcase. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next we're just going to beat up our favorite Fatui punching bag. Let's see how this goes. I'm not just going to cherry pick the best run, I'm just going to show you a realistic showcase. Alright, well that's just a few examples. If there's anything you guys are interested in seeing, let me know. But the point I want to make with this team is that it's just easy. It's just so easy with all 4 of these guys to build and to use. I don't have to worry about rotation too much. I'm always going to proc Superconduct because I'm only dealing with Cryo and Electro. I also get both Resonance from Cryo and for Electro, which is nice. You get the, what is it? Electro charge against general electro particles, so that's good. And you also get the 15% for Cryo, so that's really good. Alright, anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.